Monica. Just Monica. That's all I could ever think about. I wasn't the most attractive guy in school, and definitely not the smartest. Literature was my least favorite subject. I mean, what is an onomatopoeia anyways? My best friend since childhood, Sayori, she invited me to some club she was in. And that's where I met her. Long, beautiful hair, cute smile, soft skin, emerald eyes. It was all too perfect. Week after week, I would try to talk to her, but I was too nervous. I mean, besides Sayori, I never really talked to girls. I would constantly overthink and talk myself out of it because how could a girl like that ever want me? She was great. She was everything. To get over myself, I would hang out with Yuri or Natsuki to help them with the festival. Back then, I thought I was lucky having all these beautiful women around me, but now, I wish I never joined that club. Talking to Yuri and Natsuki did help me though. I felt myself building up the confidence to finally talk to Monica. I even got her a Christmas present. It was the last day of school before a holiday break, so I decided to go to the club room to surprise her and tell her how I felt. But that's when I found them. Natsuki, the girl I loved like an annoying little sister, dead. Monica pleaded with me, saying she did it all for me. That's when I saw how crazy she was. I fell in love with a psychopath. I never saw Yuri's body after the incident. When the cops arrived, I told them everything and let them handle the rest. When I got home though, I did see a 5'2" body bag being dragged out of Sayori's house. First time I saw her, she was walking into that house. So, it was only fitting the last time I saw her, she was leaving that house. I didn't go to the funeral. 72 days. That's how long I stayed in my house. I dropped out of school, dropped off social media. The old lady next door would leave food at my doorstep. She was the only one who knew I was even alive. News about Monica spread quickly. They called her a whore in the paper. No matter where I went, I couldn't escape her. Or rather said, my love for her. Every single thing I looked at reminded me of all the fantasies I had about the two of us. My bed, where we would cuddle. The kitchen we would bake cupcakes in. The couch we would watch movies on. And my desk, where she would teach me to write as good as she could. Even if those fantasies never came to life, it didn't make them any less painful to think about. Eventually the pain and thoughts of self-harm were too much, so I put myself in a psych ward. I spent over 2 years in there before I was released. I was better at this point. All my pain was gone. Or so I thought. My first day out, I decided to go on a walk through this forest. The snow, the trees, everything was so beautiful. But that's when I saw it. Her journal. The one she would write every single poem in. It had a bookmark left on her most recent entry. It was a letter for me. Whoever finds this letter, please just turn around and walk away. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. Just call the cops and forget this ever happened. You don't need to feel the pain that I felt. Till death do us part, Monica.